Namaskar. I Shambhavi welcome you all to your channel Galactic Echoes. So let's start exploring the wisdom of Vedic astrology. So today we'll be doing the placement of Rahu in the fourth house of your horoscope and how this placement will manifest and what kind of results it will give. We'll try to figure it out today. So let's start the video and let's dive in. So with this Rahu in the fourth house, the first and the foremost thing is that your early childhood till 12 years of your age is extremely comfortable. It's you live a happy and peaceful life till 12 years of your age. Now, will this 12 years be all happy and without any struggle? That will also depend on the dispositor of Rahu, that is the fourth lord. But with this Rahu in the fourth house, yes, it gives and it promises you a good early childhood. Now, from 12 years to 24 years of your age, this Rahu will give you all kind of illusions, all possible kind of illusions it can give you, because it is sitting in a very powerful trikon, and of the original house is ruled by moon, the fourth house. So what kind of illusions it will give you? The illusions can be negatively channelized, like poor confidence, low self-esteem, self-respect, or self-worth. These things will be on the decreasing graph in your personality. And with this Rahu, because you are thinking of yourself badly and negatively, it can also end you up in a bad company of friends, which then can affect your adulthood post 24 years of your age. So this is really a very crucial placement and crucial thing with this perspective of Rahu. If you get trapped into its illusions, yeah, then yes, it can get you in a bad company. But of course, it will depend on the position of the moon and the fourth lord, whatever the fourth lord is in your chart particularly. Their dignity will also determine what kind of company it will be, your friends from the early childhood, and will you be able to come out from them or not. That will be decided from those fourth house dispositor and the karakas. But yes, this Rahu will definitely give you these kind of illusions which will take you into this direction of your life. Now, after the 24th year of your life, what this Rahu will do to you is that it will become a teacher and it will become a transformer in your life, the catalyst for transformation. So your life will be completely transformed. Why? Because after 24 years of your age, you will learn a skill which is done from the hands. Why? Because Rahu is moving towards the third house. The third house is the karaka of hands. So there will be a skill which will be done by hands, like painting, crafting, sculpting, or writing, or anything which involves major use of your hands. And that skill will make you stronger and more stable in your career. This can be a well paid job. So doing some things with the hand. Why? Because Rahu's progression is towards your third house. It wants to go into the third house, and the third house position of the Rahu is very good. So if it is working towards moving in the direction of the third house, then it will want you to teach a skill. But for that, to get that idea, sometimes you have to be on the correct place in the correct time. For that, what you have to do is, from 12 years onward, you have to be uh, positively aligned with the karakas of Rahu. Now let's say we all use Instagram, we all use the social media platforms. So what you should do is, you should use it constructively. You should use it in not in doom scrolling sort of a thing, but you should constructively use it. Like maybe you follow some pages which are of your interest and which skill you want to build. you know this is the kind of why I'm suggesting social media here, because social media is also seen from the third house. That is what the karaka is. That is what the catalyst can be in your life. So this kind of constructive thing you have to develop in your life for this Rahu to perform extremely well. Also, with Rahu's placements in the fourth house, you people will earn good with this placement, but your expenditure will be very huge. So you won't be able to save much. Now, whatever budget you make, whatever things you do, whatever techniques you follow to save up your money, but it won't be saved. This does not mean that you will be negatively impacted through this thing. The thing is that there would be constant inflow and outflow of money through your pockets. So this is something important. with this Rahu in the fourth house. And I've seen people having fourth house Rahu, they are very religious. They are stern on their beliefs, and they want to follow the religion they are born into, and they accept every other religion as well. Like I have seen people having Rahu in the fourth house, that if they are in some sort of a problem, and if someone from an other religion suggests some kind of a remedy to them, they would follow it, because they are more liberal with their religious beliefs, and they have the secular kind of a personality, that we should follow and we should respect all the religions. So this sort of a thing is also seen. People are very well accepted in the society. People want you. You are loved by everyone. But the problem is that because you don't talk to everyone openly, people can sometimes misunderstand you. Now if they are misunderstanding your personality, so they are wrongly analyzing something in your personality, that can get you into trouble, in some minor trouble, I would say, not in a major. To mitigate that, what you should do is, you should be open to the people who are in the close circles of yours. I cannot say you to be open with everyone, to become an ultra extrovert. That is not possible with your personality having this Rahu. Instead, what you should do is, you should uh, open yourself a little bit to the people you are close to, so that can get you more stability in life. You portray yourself as innocent people. You are innocent actually, up to some limits, but where your cleverness and your intelligence comes in to play is the realms of fourth house, basically inheritance, property, house, and the money you inherit from your, basically your paternal home, and the rights related to it. So there is where your cleverness comes into play. So you people cannot be denied of any paternal right. In case if this your fourth house is damaged, or the fourth lord is damaged, then it can happen. There are very low chance of happening these things, that someone snatches your paternal property. That cannot happen. So yes, in a nutshell, there is this cleverness in your personality, but only regarding to this fourth house element of house, property, inheritances. Also, you always love to help people, and your advice also works really well. So whenever people are in need, you advise them, and when they work according to your advice, yes, their problems, it get resolved. So you are also liked for that particular thing. Also I must tell a very important thing for this placement of Rahu in the fourth house, that if you are a person who wants to get into business, or if you want to start a business and you do not want to do a job, then either you should step in your family business, or whatever business you are starting, you should have studied about it. This is important. You cannot start a new business out of nowhere, because if you'll do so, what you can see is only immense amount of challenges. So it is better if you join your family business, if you want to do that business, or if you want to start completely a new business, then you have to learn for it, and you have to study it deeply. This is very important, because this Rahu then can give you illusion. If you are not well informed in that particular field of, in that particular product of business, there you can face challenges. So it is important for you to study beforehand. Also, with the people having Rahu in the fourth house, their foundation is their mother, and the mother is the person in their life who lays the foundation of everything, of emotions, intelligence, wealth, prosperity, and of values. Everything are given to you by a mother. Whatever your mother did, you also want to do. You also want to walk on the same path, and it is really a very good thing. And especially if you inherit the properties given to you by a mother, and the wealth, if you will inherit that wealth which is given directly to you by a mother, then it will really help you get gains out of it. So, and it is very important to study it beforehand. So this is important, which you have to understand, that if your mother bestows you with all the things in your life, you have to take care of it. You cannot have that laid back attitude with it, that it is my luck which is working, because with Rahu, luck doesn't work. It is a retrograde energy, and luck is something which helps the illusion of Rahu to unfold on you. You see, you can get into its trap believing in luck. So this is something important. You have to work hard for it. You have to prove yourself to the mother, to your mother, that yes, I am capable of it, when she hands it over to you, all her belongings, then you should take it, and then is when this property you will be able to grow it into a multifold income. So this is important. With Rahu, you have to prove yourself anywhere, wherever the Rahu is placed. You have to prove yourself to the Rahu that yes, you are capable of it. So this is important. You have to understand this. With Father, with this Rahu in the fourth house, you will have differences over behavioral opinions. You see, what are behavioral opinions? Behavioral opinions are the opinions to which we behave to certain stimulus around us. So, maybe your father approaches a certain kind of condition or a circumstance which you don't like. The approach, whatever he takes, is not liked by you. So, this is a very interesting point with this Rahu in the fourth house, that you have differences with your father, and you will have that. You will also have differences with your father on the realms of profession. Maybe whatever profession he is in, you don't like it, or you do not understand why is he into that kind of a profession. Or in India, it is very common that the fathers in the parents, and most importantly the father is the person who decides the child's profession. So that difference can also be created between you and your father, that your father wants you to do engineering, but you want to be an animator. So this is something also a kind of difference, a kind of differences on opinions which you will see with this Rahu in the fourth house. And with this Rahu in the fourth house, you always have to take care of your minor injuries, because with this Rahu you will get injured here and there, always. Like every month there is a bruise, there is a cut on your knee or somewhere. So you should take care of yourself into that area, into that particular area, that things don't happen this way. Because I have seen cases going worse with this thing, that if there was a cut and the person did not attend it seriously, and then it got worsened and the things went on. So basically what you have to do is, whenever you bleed through a cut or through a bruise, or you get any minor sort of injury, you have to take it seriously. Because let's say if you are injured, even if the iron was not trusted, you should take the injection properly and on time. Also, there is the thing which is definite with this Rahu is that no one can take your property, your wealth, the property which are being made by your mother or your parents, both. No one will be able to snatch it from you. That is a blessing given by Rahu to you. And the other thing is that when you people having Rahu in the fourth house will become parents, this is important. You have to settle your child in front of yourself. Do not think of this thing that my child is very good and he is extremely brilliant in academics, and he or she will settle themselves off. This won't happen. This is important, because the thing is, with this Rahu in the fourth house, you are not an extrovert personality. So as I've said, people misunderstand you often, and when they misunderstand you, you do not have contacts, and when you do not have contacts, you do not have people to help you. And this is what you will be giving to your children also. The property you make, the wealth you make, the business you set up will all be inherited by your children. And the people and the contacts you make, they will also inherit that thing. So it is important for you to settle your children in front of you, because it is very difficult for your children to settle after you are out of their life. So it is very important, and you have to take it seriously. So in a nutshell, this position of Rahu is really extremely well. If you align with the positive karakas of Rahu, if you are waken up early in your childhood that I have to leave this bad company, I should not engage with them, I have to make my career, I have to make my life constructively. This is where the call is, and the call will be given by Rahu. You just have to answer that call. So this is how we read this Rahu in the fourth house of your horoscope. Do not forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family. And if you regularly want to see such quality content on astrology, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. And of course, write what kind of new topics you would want to see on this channel in the comment section below. Thank you.